Today in Cannabis News, the U.S. Senate passes an infrastructure bill that will allow scientists to study cannabis from dispensaries. After the announcement of Andrew Cuomo's resignation, Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul, a cannabis legalization supporter, will fill his spot starting at the end of August. And the Department of Agriculture has approved Colorado's Hemp Plan. It's Thursday, August 12th, and this is your Trichomes Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the Trichomes.com studios in Southern California. It's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
First up, the U.S. Senate has officially approved an infrastructure bill that will allow researchers to study the actual marijuana that consumers are purchasing from state legal dispensaries. The bill was passed with a 69-30 vote. Earlier versions of the legislation have already addressed and confirmed the language of the access to retail cannabis products for scientists. It also states that scientists from states that have not yet enacted legalization should also be able to have access to dispensary products that are being sold in jurisdictions that have ended prohibition. Now, the bill is currently back in the House for consideration before it makes its way to President Joe Biden for final approval. If approved, in addition to numerous cannabis studies and research, the effects of cannabis on impaired driving will be among the highest priority studies. In the coming weeks, we can be expected to see if the bill will be passed or turned down. If passed, it will be a significant event and be considered as one of the first cannabis-related moves to come out of the Biden administration.
Next up, after the resignation of New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, it has been announced that New York Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul will fill his position. Cuomo's resignation will go into effect on August 24th. With this new shift, New York will now have a governor who supports cannabis and believes that it is long overdue in regards to legalization. This could result in a great benefit for the New York cannabis market. In a Twitter post, Hochul said, "It is time to finally legalize recreational marijuana and create an equitable adult use cannabis program that generates much needed revenue for New York." As Hochul steps into her position, New Yorkers can anticipate the rollout of a cannabis licensing program, the opening of numerous stores, as well as a new social equity program for the state. As one chapter comes to an end for the state of New York, another is opening, and it could lead to the future of cannabis within the state.
Last up, the U.S. Department of Agriculture has approved Colorado's Hemp Plan. The plan will give the department the ability to govern the state's industry, as well as make sure that businesses are staying in compliance with current federal law. The plan's approval was announced by Governor Jared Polis and State Agriculture Commissioner Kate Greenberg on August 10th at a media event held at a local hemp farm. At the event, Governor Polis stated, "Colorado is the undisputed leader in the cannabis industry, and our hemp plan is a model for the country." The plan, however, does create more opportunities for the hemp production in the state using hemp as a substitute for paper, plastic, fabric, biofuel, and more. Greenberg stated that this plan approval will pave the way for a greater and more diverse hemp industry here in Colorado. Hemp cultivation in the state was first enacted in 2014 and became federally legal in 2018 with the 2018 Farm Bill. Colorado, in and of itself, is seen as a trailblazer within the cannabis industry, paving the way for adult use of cannabis and now being the first to create the hemp plan.
That was today's Buzz. Thanks for listening. For more cannabis news and insights from industry professionals and a place to discuss these stories and others, visit trichomes.com.
And be sure to catch up with all of our other cannabis industry-related podcasts like Hash It Out, Careers in Cannabis, or the International Cannabis Conversation wherever you get your podcasts. For trichomes.com, I'm RJ Balde.
And I'm Devin Liao. Have a great day.